Whew, man, I am just back from NAMM 2025 in Anaheim, California. I'm pretty beat, and I do plan to do a little bit more of a recap, but I did get one interview that I want to share the entire thing with you. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and yeah, just yesterday I got back from NAMM, and I didn't even get back to North Carolina. See, where I live, I have to go all the way to Virginia, fly out, and then drive home from Virginia, which is an hour and a half. I live on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Long story short, it was a long trip, and I didn't get home until after noon yesterday. And I just slept the rest of the day. Today, I've gotten up and I'm going through some of the footage and stuff. I did get one interview that I want to share the entire thing with you. It's not that long. Well, one, because I really love these Cream guitars, but the other part of it is because Luis, the CEO and designer from Cream Guitars, it was just a great interview. Luis's enthusiasm for guitar in general, and of course his guitars, the Cream guitars, is infectious, and I think you'll see that. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, we're out here at NAMM 2025, and one of the booths that I was stalking, I was like, man, I've got to go see this booth. And one of the reasons why I wanted to go to NAMM so much was to meet this guy right here, Luis.
Thank you.
Luis, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Luis. I'm the designer, the CEO of Cream Guitars. Thank you for being here, Tony.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't know how much I enjoy to make these guitars and to design all of this. It has been really, I think, one of the best works that I have ever made, and I do a lot of things, you know? Well, let's make a tour here.
Well, tell me, first of all, tell me about your new guitar. So you got two new shapes.
We have two new shapes. Yes.
Explain.
Well, this is the Calavera.
Yes.
This screams rock and roll, right?
It's beautiful too.
Yeah, thank you. Well, everything about Cream.
Explain that plate right there, because this is something special. It's like a special weapon that Cream has. I haven't seen anybody do.
This is one of our patents. What happened is that when I started to build guitars,
want me to hold it?
Is that the neck and the body, when they go together, this is like two worlds, like boom.
Yeah.
So all the vibration, it's right here. It's like the center of a bowl, okay? So with this plate, we transmit all the frequencies, all the resonance from the neck pocket to the bridge. This is the same materials as cymbals, and guitar players, we know how cymbals vibrate. They crash it like in this part of my ear.
Right.
So the bridge with this is enriched with sustained with harmonics, and it gives another personality, a new attitude to the guitar.
I love your passion. I love your passion, dude.
Thank you. Well, it's because everything is about that. I remember when I started to play guitar, it was a Stratocaster. I love that guitar. I love it. Squire Fiesta Red.
Yeah.
And I was 12 years. But then I became a huge fan of Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
So I had a Les Paul.
Right.
So finally I got good grades. My dad was, okay, let's go to a guitar center. I got my first Les Paul, and I didn't like it. The sound was, what is this?
And you were so excited about it.
I was so excited, and what is this? But I started to play things on the Les Paul that I have never did in a Strat.
Right.
I don't know if you, because it was another world. It was a new world for me as a guitar player. But that's exactly what made me a better guitar player.
That's awesome. That's
I
awesome.
learned new things.
Yes.
Because I changed the guitar. Then it happens the same thing with the Telecaster.
Right.
Then the same thing with a Gem, the hollow body, the Flying V. But suddenly the signs stop. Okay. Imagination stopped.
Right.
So there was nothing new to learn.
Right.
There was nothing new to get inspired.
Okay.
That was the necessity to build a new guitar. So it's not just the body shape, it's also the circuit, it's also how we transmit the resonance of the strings to the microphones.
Right.
It's also the ergonomics, it's also finishes.
Right.
So to build another world, to put you in a new world, in a new way to play, we need to build these new types of guitars. So yes, this is the Calavera. It has a P90 here.
Oh.
So it's a Fat Cat from Zimmer Duncan. This is a Pearly Gates, and it sounds like it looks. It's killer. It's rock and roll. Yes, it's amazing. You need to check this
one.
And well, this is another new model. Maybe we can hang that guitar over there. This is the Maverick. This is our first hollow body. This is Alder with a. This is a multi-bending bridge that right now is on the B string and the G string. So it's a B bending, G bending. These are Red Devils from Zimmer Duncan. These were designed by Billy Gibbons.
Oh yeah, okay.
And this is the vintage stack Tele from Zimmer Duncan. It sounds like you imagine.
Yeah.
But looking like this.
I really love that shape. It's a really nice shape.
Thank you. And the brass plate in the back. These give more mass to the bridge, and giving more mass is more mids, it's more harmonics.
Right.
So it twangs a lot.
It does.
We have here a big innovation. Do you want to see it? With the bass?
Oh, dude, these are beautiful too. Absolutely. And I like the finish.
Yes, the finish is.
It's like a raw
This is
tone,
the
right?
pink. We call it Pink Tiger. But the huge part of the huge innovation here is that these microphones. These are 8 individual microphones.
Oh, really?
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Okay, and this is a 12 channel switch.
Wow.
Okay, so. Because they are individual and we can do
And these are the
series in
configurations.
parallel.
Yeah.
You can choose these 2 pickups and these 2 pickups, and it's a yes.
Wow.
If you do this and this, it's a P bass.
Yeah.
If you do this, this, and this, it's a PJ.
Yeah.
You do this humbucker, it's a Music Man. So you have 12 combinations.
Dude, that is really cool.
plus
Smart.
a piezo. So it's also acoustic. And
Well,
look at that.
everything you make just feels really solid. And I've heard all of these different instruments being played out here, and I played them. I gotta say, they are fantastic.
Thank you.
Also, this is like a trademark thing that they do. The headstock.
Well, that happened.
Here, you can get a close-up
I
over there,
really
Charlie.
wanted to do something new on the headstock. I don't know if you remember. Well, Fender on the 60s, they made the big head.
Yes.
Because they wanted that they could see the label
able to see the logo,
at the TV screen. So this you can see it on the last row of a stadium.
Oh yeah.
And you can see that it's a cream guitar.
That's awesome.
So, but also it gives more
aluminum,
mass.
right?
It gives more mass to the headstock.
Right.
Leo Fender, my hero, he found that on the second and third string, on the 13, 14, 15 fret, there are dead spots. So the sustained decay.
Right.
And he found that when you add more mass to the headstock, you don't have those dead
Because you don't get the flex or whatever. Yeah.
So because it vibrates more.
Oh, okay.
So in that way, we fix the problem, and we have an amazing headstock.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That is cool.
and
that's important, you know.
This is the Volt Dash.
You know, one thing that I really love is both this and the Revolver. I love that you've made the design with this. It's like a recessed body here. You got the edge right there,
Yes.
and then you guys do all the filling of that.
Yes.
And
that's
your
correct.
Riverstones, when I was talking to Andrea, I was like, I really am interested in that Riverstone. She goes, oh yeah, well,
That
probably
was
not.
beautiful.
She goes,
No.
well, she said Luis makes those by hand. So you are hand dropping the stuff into some of these guitars, right?
Yes, well, we have some models that are now catalog, that are in production, but I have some guitars that I made. Do you want to see it?
Oh,
yes?
I do.
Let's go.
We're getting the inside here. I love how excited you are.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It just makes me happy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
get a close-up of this, Tyler.
This is the Cathedral. I only make like 4 or 5 guitars, art guitars,
Right.
Per year.
Right.
And this is one of my favorites. It's made with stained glass and holographic paper. in different positions, different levels.
Right, depths
That makes yes. So it looks 3D, and
cool.
change a lot of the color.
Yeah.
In a revolver. The revolver, I think, is the most. I wanted to use it like my frame to do art.
Right.
And in the future, we're going to invite people. So you could go to a store or a boutique from us,
Right.
and make your own art.
Oh, dude.
And we're going to do.
That
we're
would be
going
cool.
to manufacture your guitar, your art.
My wife and I, we look for sea glass all the time on the beach in
Okay.
North Carolina. That would be awesome, dude.
Tony, let's make it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Okay, some video now.
It's on there. Right. You follow us.
Okay.
What is it? These are lips.
These are Kiesels, and
My wife
over
loved
there,
that.
there is something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe,
Carrie might let you get one of those.
and well,
get a little closer on this right here.
and the idea is that you're always filled with love. You're always filled with love.
Yeah.
But negative people always
Oh, I didn't see that.
see the spot, right? But you're filled with love. You're surrounded with love. So
Right. That is cool.
Just
beautiful.
check
And
all
this
the
one here, I have
all the
seen
good
this
things you
one.
have in your life.
Look at that too, man. I
Well,
mean, it's beautiful, man.
thank you.
Now, did you do that too?
This is the Monarca.
See, you can really see on this one how that edge of the guitar is there, and then it's basically like a pool below it with all that stuff placed in there. And I don't know how you
Yes,
get.
we call it the pool. In fact, yes, it's something like that.
I think I work for them.
Wow, Tony, you work with us. How do you know?
Well, let's do this
Who
real
told
quick.
you that?
Luis, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but let's take you out to the front and let's look
Yes.
at those guitars.
Let's do it.
Those are amazing.
Thank you. This is the color changing guitar.
Yeah, these are amazing. Probably won't be able to hear us right here, but we'll walk over here in a
Okay.
second.
Just let we continue.
Oh, you're gonna play? There you go.
Look at this. Take this.
Look how
Tony.
beautiful that thing is. That is so cool. Can you put any design you want on there if you get that type of screen?
Yes, well, right now here you can see 8 different displays.
Oh, okay, I see. So
And you can program this. We manufactured this with a company named Inc. They made all the technology for the Kindle app.
I met him yesterday, yeah.
So this technology is very reliable. It's real paint. There is no light coming from it. And these are dust particles that we change polarity. As we change and we send different frequencies, we can program the colors.
Okay.
So right now, this is in a crazy rainbow random mode, but you can have a black guitar with a white pickguard. It could be red with a green.
Like up there, right?
It depends. Any idea that you have. There are
So
three-
each one of these is different displays, right? Those are different displays.
Yes. You have right now 8 segments that they are controlled. Right now they're random, but you can do it manually. So you can be playing like a white guitar, but then the solo start and you change the color. And now it's red, or now it's in a random
Man, if
mode.
you were on stage and busting that out, people would be like, "Whoa."
Definitely.
That is cool.
So you have all the colors, but also these are P rails. So these are P90s, single coil, and humbucker.
Okay.
Okay, that you control in this with these switches.
All right. Dip
But
switches.
the bridge also has a piezo. So
piezo,
it's,
okay. That's
it's
cool.
also acoustic.
Yeah.
All the colors, all the tones.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Pretty awesome.
this is the Voltage DaVinci.
Yeah, okay.
That's the name of the model.
That is cool.
Yes, you need to play it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's better than me. I'm gonna let him play it. So
let's do it.
all right, so Luis, I just want to thank you so much, dude. First of all, you have shown me the most enthusiasm of anybody out here.
Thank you,
And I can tell that you really love guitar, and that makes me so happy.
I think guitars are one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I agree with that.
That's why
every time
this is not work. You know,
I
don't know why I get paid for this.
And that's why every time my wife sees me get a new one, I'm like, well, honey, this one's different.
Yes.
This one's different.
Yeah. And you know what? These ones are really different.
Really different. Yeah. Thank you again, Luis. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Danny.
Got a little glimpse of Tyler in there. Tyler is my nephew. He's the one that went along with me. He lives in San Diego and is, he's really very good at music production and just about every instrument and singing. So it was really cool to have a few days to spend with him doing something that we were both very passionate about. So big thanks to Tyler Brittan for operating the camera and a few different instances out there. And it was a blast. And I'm going to put a link down to his channel in the description. If you get a chance, go check his channel out. He is really, really good. You know how it is when you come back from something like this? I've got all my regular stuff to take care of, you know, bills and everything else. I've gone for an entire 7 days, went to San Diego and then drove up to Anaheim and back to San Diego. I've got family there and some business to do there too. So needless to say, it was a long trip and I've got a lot of footage and stuff to go through, but I'll share a little bit more of an overview of a recap from my time at NAMM 2025 in Anaheim. Man, there was just so much cool stuff out there. For me, it was just an overload. I was like, huh, squirrel? Yeah, that kind of thing. So, hopefully I did it justice and I will be going back again next year. Once again, thanks to Luis and the entire Cream team out there. They were doing a great job of showing off those guitars and letting everybody know what they're all about. And I guess now that I'm home, I got to get my button gear. I've got a lot of stuff to show you here on the channel, so thank you for sticking with me. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and notification bell. If you click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.